heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance, I'll stay forever.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Set to go now on a rainy Florida afternoon. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And I'll get back to Dan Marino. Another superstar made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. Yeah, great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So here are the Texans now with a long field ahead. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Stroud to throw it. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
19 more yards. That's another Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open man is Higgins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Giants.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cooper. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Texans are on the board first here in the Super Bowl. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Slayton. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And he powers his way up past the 30. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the second quarter. Here we go. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
First down, here's Scatterboo. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this will be a Texans first down as he'll take this out to about the 33-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
72 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Touchdown, Texans! Nico Collins, 47 yards. And the Texans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic, meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Throw left side to Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Up the middle they go. It's Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 113 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Now a handoff up the middle. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3.
45-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Scatterby. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, ready for their first possession of the second half. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Now Stroud. This pass complete to Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
All right.
Up the middle they go. Cooper. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 132 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff up the middle. Fitzpatrick. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Oh, ready.
Up the middle they go. Cooper. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On the quick, right?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Abdul Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. Well, this one's knuckling it. It just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And the route is on. It's 24-0. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. An inside run with Scatterby. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the 4th and final quarter. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll try it now with Scatterby. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
At 18.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18. 19 Texas.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He wants it all for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Texans are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. And New York set to take the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. A quick hitter complete. It's Higgins. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field. So let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here. That's complete to his running back, Scatterbury. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
35-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cooper. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cooper. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Right at midfield.
3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a give right side. Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.